I know what you're probably thinking. Warley, a video about Jack Doherty? That's never been done before. But guys, hold on. When I tell you how much I absolutely despise Jack Doherty, it's only comparable to really one thing. Every time I hear his name, I just imagine that I'm stubbing my toe on the same rock over and over again every single day for eternity when I wake up for the rest of my life. And that is the only equivalent I can give you guys to what it's like to hear about this man. Never mind the fact that he claims to be 5'8" on his wiki page, even though I've never seen a picture of Jack Doherty taller than anybody. So yes, other than being 5'4" and having small insecurities, what could possibly be wrong with him? And you know what Jack Doherty really reminds me of? He reminds me of the kid at school on the playground who would like jump off the swing set 10 times and think he's so cool. And then you try it once just to see, like how it's like. And then he'd immediately run to the teacher and tell on you. That's the type of person Jack Doherty is. And we can go over countless scandal after scandal. We could talk about the fact that he literally had his bodyguard beat up just a random guy. We could talk about the OnlyFans scandal and how he's literally paying these models next to nothing, then offshoring their comments to other countries where he's paying them pennies on the dollars for their work just so he can get rich. We could talk about how he has a drug problem and how he's so depressed and his life is so hard. We could talk about the fact that he literally crashed his Lambo while texting because he's too stupid to put his phone down. But I don't want to talk about any of that. I want to talk about his newest controversy, the PGA Tour event. Well, you all have probably heard the news by now that Jack Doherty paid someone $100 to be a heckler at a golf event. Golf, the game that takes both skill, talent, hard work, and dedication. All things that Jack Doherty does not have. So I think it's pretty ironic that he decided to go to a PGA event and just cause mayhem. Anyway, other than that, the worst part about Jack Doherty is he's just cringe. All of his content is cringe. Everything he makes, cringe. Every time he talks about how he has a Lambo or he has money, no one really cares, Jack. Here's the thing. You don't know how to work a 9 to 5. You don't know how to have a hard life job. All you know how to do is flex that you have money because you got incredibly lucky at a young age and you're now trying to ride off into the sunset on that flame. But the reality of the situation is nobody likes you. You're the kid in school that nobody wants to be around, that thinks he's the most popular kid but everyone actually hates. And you might get away with it for now because you have clout and fame, but you'll never truly be happy. And that is the Warley take. Warley out.